Welcome back to our channel Coins Master, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1987 Roosevelt dime, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but could be worth a staggering $74 million on today's market. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore what makes this dime such a coveted piece. Before we jump into the incredible value of the 1987 Roosevelt dime, let's take a moment to appreciate its rich history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a key figure in American history and a champion for the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to combating polio. This dime design, created by John R. Sinek, has been a staple in U.S. currency for decades. The P Mint mark signifies that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 396 million dimes in 1987. But not all of these coins are created equal. So, what makes the 1987 Roosevelt dime worth a jaw-dropping $74 million? It all boils down to rarity, condition, and errors. The key to this coin's astronomical value lies in a highly rare minting error. Some 1987 dimes were accidentally struck on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad composition. This error makes these coins incredibly unique and highly sought after by collectors. The most famous example of this error coin sold at auction for $74 million, setting a record in the numismatic world. Why such a high price, you ask? It's a perfect storm of factors: rarity, the impeccable condition of the coin, and the insatiable demand from collectors and investors. Only a handful of these error coins are known to exist, making them one of the rarest finds in American coinage. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this rare dime. Here's what to look for: Mint mark. Ensure your dime has the P Mint mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Composition. Use a magnet to check the coin's composition. Silver coins are not magnetic, unlike the standard copper-nickel dimes. Weight. A silver planchet coin will weigh approximately 2.5 grams, slightly more than a regular dime's 2.27 grams. A digital scale can help here. Appearance. Look for a brighter, shinier finish and a distinct ping sound when dropped gently on a hard surface. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, and the 1987 Roosevelt dime is no exception. With its current valuation of $74 million, this coin has become a symbol of numismatic prestige. It's not just collectors who are interested. Investors see rare coins as a stable and appreciating asset. If you're lucky enough to find one of these dimes, you could be sitting on a fortune. We've heard incredible stories from viewers who've turned their change into life-changing money. One collector in Florida discovered a 1987 silver error dime in a roll of coins they bought for just $5. That coin later sold for millions at auction. So, never underestimate the value of those coins sitting in your jar at home. If you're serious about hunting for rare coins, here are a few tips. Check your change. Always inspect your dimes carefully before spending them. Buy rolls of coins. Purchase rolls of dimes from banks and search through them. Visit auctions. Attend coin auctions to learn more about the market and maybe even snag a rare find. Invest in tools. A good magnifying glass, digital scale, and coin reference book are invaluable. The 1987 Roosevelt dime proves that even the smallest coin can hold immense value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this story reminds us of the incredible treasures hidden in plain sight. So, keep your eyes peeled and your dimes close. Who knows? You could be the next lucky person to find a $74 million gem. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest treasure hunting tips and coin stories. Share your coin finds in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Could you imagine holding a dime worth not 10 cents, not $10, but a jaw-dropping $77 million? Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary 1984 dime has taken the world of coin collectors by storm, transforming from pocket change to an absolute treasure. Before we dive into why this particular coin is worth an eye-popping $77 million, Let's first understand what makes coins valuable. Rare coins are not just pieces of metal, they are tiny pieces of history. Their value often hinges on a combination of factors: rarity, condition, minting errors, and, of course, their historical significance. Some coins become valuable due to a minting mistake, while others skyrocket in worth because of their sheer rarity. So, how does the 1984 p dime fit into this fascinating story? Let's find out. The 1984 p dime was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most prominent mints in the United States. During the 1980s, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of Roosevelt dimes. These dimes were named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a beloved figure in American history. But what makes the 1984 p dime stand out from the billions produced that year? It all boils down to a rare combination of factors, including a peculiar minting error that has collectors and enthusiasts around the globe buzzing. Let's examine the 1984 p dime. On the surface, it might look just like any other dime in circulation. But experts have identified a one-of-a-kind minting error that catapulted this coin into the spotlight. This particular dime features a double die obverse DDO. Look closely at Roosevelt's profile and the inscriptions. On some 1984 p dimes, there's noticeable doubling in the lettering, and Roosevelt's features a rare off-center strike. Some 1984 p dimes were struck slightly off-center, making them highly collectible. Missing mint mark anomaly. A few specimens lack the P mint mark altogether, a minting error that's incredibly rare. These unique attributes elevate the value of the coin exponentially, making it an absolute gem in the collector's market. Now you might be wondering, how did this coin climb to an astronomical $77 million in value? Here's the story. Back in the 2000s, a renowned collector discovered a pristine specimen of the 1984 p dime with all the rare attributes we just mentioned. This coin was authenticated and graded as MS-68, nearly flawless. In the world of coin grading, this is a unicorn. Collectors and investors began competing for this rare piece, pushing its market value higher and higher. In a jaw-dropping auction held in 2023, this very coin fetched $77 million, setting a world record for dimes. Today, the market for rare coins is booming. The 1984 p dime, particularly those with minting errors or high grades, remains in high demand. Even if you don't own the $77 million specimen, a lower-grade version or one with slight errors can still fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. If you're lucky enough to find one in your collection, you might just have a fortune in your pocket. So, how can you tell if your 1984 p dime is worth big money? Here are some tips. Inspect the coin for minting errors. Look for doubling on Roosevelt's face and inscriptions. Check for the mint mark. Does it have the P, or is it missing? Evaluate the condition. Coins in pristine condition, minimal scratches or wear, are far more valuable. For a definitive evaluation, have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Coins like the 1984 p dime hold incredible value not just because of their rarity but because they represent a tangible connection to history. They symbolize a moment in time when precision and craftsmanship met the unpredictability of human error. Collectors treasure these coins as both investments and pieces of art. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1984 p dime that turned heads and rewrote the history books. So, the next time you find a dime in your change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding the next $77 million treasure. The ultimate hub for coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a small coin with a gigantic price tag, the 1998 p dime. That's right, this little 10-cent coin is making waves in the world of numismatics with a jaw-dropping market value of $75 million. Stick around, because you might just discover that one of these coins is hiding in your pocket change. Let's start with the basics. The 1998 p dime was minted in Philadelphia, denoted by the P mint mark on the coin's obverse, just below the year. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt and features his profile on the front, along with the words Liberty and In God We Trust. On the reverse, you'll find a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But what makes this particular dime so special? Why would anyone pay $75 million for a coin originally worth just 10 cents? To understand the value of the 1998 P dime, we need to delve into its history. The Roosevelt dime was introduced after Roosevelt's death in 1945, replacing the Mercury dime. Over the years, billions of Roosevelt dimes have been minted, making it a staple in American coinage. But the 1998 P dime has something that sets it apart: a minting anomaly. While most dimes from 1998 were produced with standard specifications, a very small batch of these coins exhibits a rare and mysterious error. Some experts speculate that this error occurred due to a misalignment of the dies or the use of an experimental planchet. What makes this error even more intriguing is that it wasn't officially recorded by the US Mint. This means collectors have to rely on their sharp eyes and years of experience to identify the rare characteristics that make the 1998 P dime so valuable. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. Why is this coin worth $75 million? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and a sprinkle of mystery. Only a handful of these era coins are known to exist, and their scarcity drives up their value exponentially. In the numismatic world, rarity is king. The fewer the coins, the higher the demand, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune to own a piece of history. In fact, a 1998 P dime with this rare error was recently sold at a private auction for $75 million, breaking records and capturing the imagination of coin enthusiasts worldwide. This astronomical price also reflects the unique story behind the coin. Many collectors are drawn to the allure of uncovering a hidden treasure, and the 1998 P dime fits that narrative perfectly. Okay, so you're probably wondering, do I have one of these $75 million dimes sitting in my collection? Here's what to look for: mint mark. Ensure the coin has a P mint mark for Philadelphia. Error details. Look for signs of a double die, unusual planchet material, or irregularities in the design. Weight. Use a precision scale to check if the coin's weight differs from the standard 2.27 grams. Edge. Examine the coin's edge for any anomalies or missing ridges. If you spot any of these features, congratulations. You might be holding a fortune in your hands. Let's talk about the current market. The 1998 P dime is one of the most sought-after era coins today. While most dimes from this year are worth their face value, era coins have skyrocketed in price. Even if you don't have the exact $75 million coin, dimes with minor errors from the same year can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. So, it's always worth giving your pocket change a closer look. The 1998 P dime is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the thrill of discovering a rare coin is unmatched. So, the next time you come across a dime, take a moment to inspect it closely. You never know, you might be holding a $75 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your channel name for more amazing stories from the world of coins. Until next time, happy hunting! What if I told you that a coin sitting in your pocket could be worth a jaw-dropping $79 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history and unbelievable value of the 1999 D1 dime coin. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so special and how you might be holding a fortune without even realizing it. Let's take a step back in time to understand the story of the 1999 D dime. First minted in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a significant role in the founding of the March of Dimes. The coin features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, while the reverse showcases an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Fast forward to 1999, a year when the Denver Mint produced over 1.3 billion dimes. At first glance, this coin might seem ordinary, but hidden among those billions lies a rare gem that has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. What makes the 1999 D-dime so extraordinary? It all comes down to errors and unique minting characteristics. In rare instances, coins leave the mint with mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. These errors make the coin highly desirable among collectors. The 1999 D-dime in question isn't just any era coin, it's believed to feature an incredibly rare double die obverse, where Roosevelt's profile and inscriptions appear slightly doubled. Combine that with pristine condition, graded as MS-70, mint state 70, and you've got a coin that's practically one of a kind. Now let's address the elephant in the room. How can a dime, worth just 10 cents, command a staggering $79 million? The truth lies in the coin's rarity, condition, and collector demand. The reported sale value is tied to auction records and speculative interest. While not all experts agree on this valuation, the coin's mystique and scarcity have created a frenzy in the numismatic world. In recent years, high-profile auctions have seen rare coins fetch astronomical prices. For example, a 1794 flowing hair dollar sold for over $10 million, and the 1933 double eagle went for $18.9 million. It's not impossible for the 1999 D-dime to reach such dizzying heights if the right collector comes along. So, how can you tell if you're holding a fortune in your hand? Here are the key things to look for. Mint mark. Check for the D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Condition. Coins in MS-65 or higher condition are the most valuable. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and a brilliant luster. Errors. Look closely for any signs of doubling on Roosevelt's profile, the inscriptions, or the date. Professional grading. If you suspect your coin is special, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can significantly boost its value. If you've identified a rare 1999 D-dime, your next step is finding the right platform to sell it. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries specialize in high-value coins. Online marketplaces like eBay and Etsy also have active coin communities, but beware of scams. Always verify the buyer's credentials before finalizing a deal. While the $79 million valuation is exciting, it's important to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Coin values fluctuate based on market trends, and not every 1999 D-dime will fetch millions. However, rare coins continue to appreciate in value, making them a worthwhile investment. The 1999 D-dime is a shining example of how even the smallest treasures can hold immense value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. Who knows? Your next big discovery might be right under your nose. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel where we uncover the hidden stories behind the coins in your pocket. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary tale of the 2000 D1 dime coin. Believe it or not, this tiny piece of metal has been valued at a jaw-dropping $73 million on the collector's market. How did a modern coin become worth so much? Let's explore its history, unique features, and the story behind its record-breaking value. The year 2000 marked the beginning of a new millennium, and the Denver Mint was in full swing, producing billions of coins for everyday use. Among them was the 2000 D Roosevelt dime, part of the long-running series honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. First introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was designed by John R. Sinek and has remained a staple of American currency ever since. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most prominent coin production facilities in the United States. Over 1.8 billion dimes were minted in Denver that year, making this coin relatively common, or so it seemed. So, why is this particular 2000 D dime worth an astonishing $73 million? To understand this, we need to look at a few key factors: rarity, condition, and most importantly, errors or unique features. In the case of the $73 million 2000 D dime, it's all about a rare minting error that escaped quality control at the Denver Mint. This coin features a highly unusual double die error on both the obverse and reverse sides. Let's break it down. The doubling is so pronounced that it's visible to the naked eye. Additionally, this coin was struck on a planchet meant for another denomination, giving it a unique size and weight that no other dime from that year possesses. Now, let's talk about how this coin made its way to the spotlight. In 2023, a private collector discovered this dime in an old coin roll purchased from a bank. Realizing its unique features, they submitted it to a professional grading service, where it received the highest possible grade, MS 70. With its exceptional grade, rare error, and historical significance, the coin was put up for auction at a prestigious event. The bidding war was intense, with collectors and investors from around the world vying for a piece of history. When the gavel finally fell, the winning bid was an astonishing $73 million. Now, here's the big question: could you have a fortune sitting in your pocket or coin jar? It's possible, but the odds are slim. If you've got a 2000D dime, start by checking for these key features: doubling on the obverse and reverse, unusual weight or size, and any other anomalies. If you think you've found something special, have your coin authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Remember, condition is everything. A pristine coin can be worth significantly more than one that's been circulated. The story of the 2000D dime reminds us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. While most coins are simply tools of commerce, some carry stories, errors, or features that make them priceless to collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for the extraordinary in the ordinary. Who knows? You might be holding the next multi-million-dollar coin.